but I really believe that some fighters can handle it, and it helps, and some fighters can't. Manny, apparently, it can. He can take all of these diversions, and yet when he comes in to train, he's focused. You know, would I recommend it for every fighter? No.
Perfect. But you're convinced come November 13th he'll be at his best, or he'll be ready to do his best?
Absolutely.
That's not an issue, is it?
Well, there were times in the Philippines where he frankly looked so flat that Freddie was alarmed, and it was an issue. But Manny and Alex and Freddie know that they will have him peaking just at the right time for the fight.
What kind of word have you gotten out of Margarito's camp? I know he's got to be more focused than he's ever been.
Well, Margarito, I think what they have to watch out for is that he gets too intense too early, because then he will have peaked too soon. Well, we'll see that tomorrow. I mean, he's in great shape. One of his problems has always been getting down in weight, and that's not going to be a problem this time. I mean, one guy has a weight problem that he has to eat like a maniac in order to keep weight. The other guy, luckily, doesn't have to lose 30 pounds to get down to weight.
Bob, first we go from Juan Manuel Marquez drinking his own urine, and then Margarito's passing of gas the other day on 24/7. Did you cringe when you saw that?
Was that what it was?
Oh yeah,
passing
it was
of gas?
nasty.
Yeah.
His wife was gagging.
Yeah, they did a really good, I thought that was a very good piece, that 24/7. Very. I really enjoyed it. I thought sort of it might have been.
How many tickets are out?
What?
How many tickets are out?
Right now, around 26 to 27,000 are gone. I'm confident because of the fact that there are so few of the expensive tickets left, that essentially all we'll be left with are some 50s and 100s that that we're going to put in between 60 and 70,000, because we are appreciably ahead of plotting.
There's no plans to do that $28 party pass ticket. Like
35 it was.
Oh, or 35.
I don't know. The other alternative is to open the upper deck.
Do you foresee that happening?
Yeah, either party pass,
right?
Put 10,000 people
where they can watch it on the big TV, basically.
Everybody watches it on the big TV. Or put them in seats on the upper deck. Mm-hmm. That's a call that Jerry is going to make.
Are you enjoying the busyness between this and Walmart for next week in Vegas?
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like it's really good for your mental health.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's going to be a terrific fight, a terrific show. Tickets are priced, well, and I think that show will do pretty well.
Good undercard also.
Yeah.
Real good.
And the undercard here on March 13th, people are really going to see special stuff. Is Pavlik back? This Mike Jones, terrific fighter, fighting Carras was a good fight. And Rigondeaux, imagine fighting for your title in your 7th professional fight.
I know you're concerned about losing Manny to politics. Have you talked to him about it lately?
I'm not concerned about losing Manny to politics. Manny, it's not mutually exclusive. Manny has made that claim. until he gets up there, and that'll be when he runs for vice president and president. Then he won't be in boxing anymore. He'll be too old anyway.
For now,
I mean, make no mistake, this is the first step of Manny Pacquiao on his road to the presidency.
How many more fights do you think he's got in him before he really?
I don't know. He'll probably stop boxing when it interferes with his political duties.
Hey Bob, you think Manny will retire after he fights Mayweather?
No. And unless Mayweather gets a long prison term and they fight years down the road. I don't know. I mean, people say, what is Manny going to do after this fight? And I say what I'll always say, that our first priority would be, if Manny wins, to do a Mayweather fight. But the important element there is to when the trial date will be set.
So at this point in time during the Clottey fight, how do the ticket sales compare?
We're appreciably ahead. Pace is a lot better.
How happy are you with Manny training back in LA? Is he looking good?
Well, Manny is best training in LA. There's no question that his best training comes here at the Wild Card. So I'm happy that he's back in LA.
If he gets past Margarito, who do you want to put him up against?
Well, the fight we're going to look to make is Mayweather, if it can happen. I mean, it's not entirely in Mayweather's hand, because Mayweather may not be able to do the fight if he's going to be faced with his judicial proceeding.
Supposing though he does hard time, you thinking about Chavez Jr. or what?
No, we're not thinking of Chavez Jr. We're not thinking about. Plan A is Mayweather. Plan B would be more likely to be some welterweight, not junior middleweight. He wants to go back down to welterweight. So it would be a guy like Berto, a guy like maybe Mosley, a guy like the winner of Bradley Alexander, somebody like that. Maybe Cotto.
Has Kelly Pavlik talked to you at all whether he wants to go to middleweight or super middle, what he's leaning towards at this point in time?
I think Kelly Pavlik is now convinced that with a good nutritionist, he can make middleweight and should stay at middleweight. And so he might be looking to fight the winner of
Martinez Williams.
Martinez Williams.